Hey, everybody. So, who is up right now? Let's talk about zodiac signs, career paths, and life purpose according to astrology. I don't know who's up. I'm on pretty late, so I don't know who's going to join, but I want to talk a little bit about. Hi, oh, yeah, yeah. How are you? I want to talk a little bit about zodiac signs, life purpose, and career paths because I noticed a lot of you ask questions about what my life purpose is, what should I be doing with my life? Am I on the right career path? So, oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, let's get a little bit into zodiac signs and life purpose. Now, one thing that we should note is that life purpose actually doesn't necessarily have to relate to your career path, which I think a lot of people mistake is that your life purpose and your career path are kind of in tangent with one another. It could be that your life purpose is, of greater importance than the career that you choose, all right, or the career that is destined for you. But sometimes they do intertwine. Now, if some of you told me what your zodiac signs are, there are only 4 or 5 people in the room right now, but I could, tell you a little bit about, what your life purpose is. Now, it's interesting because the life purpose does relate to the sun sign. Hi, Natasha. Yes, I am back. It's late, and I'm just like up. I'm up. I'm bored, and I just want to talk astrology. Um, but the sun placement in a birth chart relates to your life purpose, actually, and it relates to your Devon, you're a Gemini. So Gemini's life purpose, being ruled by Mercury, is actually to communicate, to express yourself, to tell your story, whatever your story is, to give insight, to give wisdom, to give information, and spreading that in a typically creative way. As a Gemini who's ruled by Mercury. Mercury is very creative. So part of your life purpose will most likely be to express, to write, orate, all right? Same with Virgos, but with Virgos, it would be in a more practical way, very organized people. Virgos make really, really good therapists. Geminis make good authors. Geminis make good songwriters, musicians, because you're very creative, very inventive, especially with the language, with words. Oh, yeah, yeah. Devon Smith, do I study numerology? I don't study numerology, but I do find it interesting. I need to study it more. I love math, and I find numbers have significant meaning, especially when you see them in sequence. You're an Aquarius, male, Pisces. My life path, Devon Smith. Do you know your life path number? My life path number is 8. 8. It's 5. So 5 is like very unpredictable. We go on one path, we end up on another. So, but actually, 5 is, I think it's the number of adventure, if I believe, or something like that. Oh, yeah, yeah. You're an Aquarius male, Pisces moon, Taurus rising. So Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, and that, rules how we approach our personal goals and aspirations. It also rules how we work in groups, our friends and acquaintances. So Aquariuses are actually really good at bringing people together and being a leader of the people. Also, part of Aquarius's life purpose is to be a humanitarian. So part of your life purpose as an Aquarius, sun specifically, because remember the sun deals with our life purpose. So as an Aquarius sun, part of your life purpose is to give back in some way. Whether you give back in terms of your resources, your money, or just your wisdom, your knowledge, your advice, your insight. Pisces moon. Hey, Q. Hi, Rosa. Hi, new subscriber. Hi, Rosa. Q, you're up late. Hey, Eric. Oh, everybody is just rolling in here. Devon, what is your life path number? Okay, so Rosa. Hi, not Andrea. Rosa, you're a Taurus sun. So Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus rules romance, friendship, harmony. Also rules how we make our money, how we spend our money. So part of a Taurus's life purpose is to wait, your moon is in Pisces and your rising sign is in Gemini. Part of Taurus's life purpose as a Venus being ruled by Venus, as in your case being in the sun, is to bring balance and harmony into their own lives and the lives of others through entertainment, through money, and beautifying things with that Venus. This is why often people with a lot of Venus energy, Libra and Taurus, go into like entertainment, beauty, that type of thing. Oh, Q, you're at work on break? Oh, okay. You work late. What time is it where you are? It's almost 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. here. Oh, okay. Rosa said it's 9:56 in California. Interesting. I'm gonna move to California one day. I really want to live there. Hi, Didi. Rosa, no Aries. Oh. Oh, you're right. That is Aries. I don't know why I thought that was Taurus. Okay, so Aries is being Aries being ruled by Mars, Aries Sun. That makes you someone who seeks power. So you're someone who your life purpose is to seek power or to create something powerful in this world, to leave a powerful legacy. That is part of an Aries' life purpose, being ruled by Mars. Mars does rule how we express our raw energy, how we express our sexuality, and the freedom in that, the ability to do that without any inhibitions, right? That is the Aries symbol. I don't know why I thought it was Taurus. I think I'm just a little bit sleepy. Rosa, yes, but my sun is in Aries and Venus is in Taurus. Oh, okay, so you do have Taurus energy. All right, let's talk a little bit about career, because career deals with the midheaven and it deals with the 10th house. Oh, it's almost 1 a.m. You get off at 4:30? Oh, wow. You work late, but that's cool because clearly I do too. So, Lawanda, Alan is a Scorpio. So Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. So Pluto being mainly ruled by Pluto, Scorpio's life purpose is to transform. Now, we have to remember that Pluto does rule transformation. It rules evolution. Now, sometimes transformation and evolution can be painful, all right? But the wonderful thing about that is that you grow thicker skin, you become stronger, and then therefore you're able to transform other people and transform the situations around you without needing to do it in a kind of chaotic way, as a Scorpio tends to do at their younger Scorpion stage. But once you get to like the Eagle Phoenix stage, you learn this. Rosa, you need to move out here. I know I need to move out to California. California, love it. Yes, I like being in control. Tell me about Cancer Midheaven. I would love to work from home. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, so Midheaven. Now, Midheaven is career. Okay, Midheaven. Rosa, Lowell, you're cute. Thank you. Oh my God, having so much issues getting a job lately. Yeah, there's a lot going on with job and money at this time. People are having a lot of issues with, money and job at this time. I think it's the Venus retrograde. But okay, Cancer Midheaven. Devon said he is a Cancer Midheaven. So let's talk about the Midheaven. The Midheaven is, by the way, like this video, guys. The Midheaven is ruled by Saturn. So the Midheaven is basically the 10th house. And Saturn rules our career, our profession, our status in society. So often I think people look at your sun sign as, oh, I'm meant to, if you're like, say you're a sun sign in Leo, for example, oh, I'm meant to, be a star. I'm meant to be this. I'm meant to, be on stage. But you could be a midheaven in Scorpio or something like that, where you want to be more so behind the scenes. But as a midheaven in Cancer, Cancers are really actually good at hospitality. So you could work well in a hospitality job. Now, they do work quite well from home. Any job where you can work from home would be ideal as a Cancer, or any job that has family aspects to it, whether you're helping out families, like a doctor, for example, helps out families. Anything where you're able to help other people out, help families out in any way. Also, working with animals is a really good thing for Cancers as well as a career. All right, we're talking about career now, which can be separate once again from life purpose. Lawanda Allen, thank you, Lamarr. You're so welcome. Crystal, Scorpio, Sun, Leo, Moon, and Rising here. So as a Scorpio, you're here to transform, and as you transform, you're here to you help the world transform. In short, which is the same thing with Pluto and Scorpio. If you have Pluto and Scorpio in your chart, Okay, Q and me. I think my midheaven is in Aries. What's some info on that? Okay, so Aries is ruled by Mars. So naturally, you are someone who seeks positions of power, and you can easily get frustrated when you when you don't achieve that. But sometimes with the midheaven in Aries, it can be the energy of needing to break out on your own and do your own thing, and not necessarily follow the how do I say it? The societal rules, or because in Aries doesn't want to follow societal rules anyway. You know, midheaven in Aries is someone who doesn't want to. You're not really a rule follower. You know, you really like to do your own thing. So any career that allows you to do your own thing, but also allows you to maintain a position of power is very important for you, because Mars does rule power. It rules sexuality, how we express our raw energy in our sexuality, and it also rules, you know, how we assert ourselves. It rules sports, war. So could be something related to that with your midheaven and Aries. But Aries, you know, they're trailblazers. So any, you know, once again, breaking out on your own, doing your own thing with midheaven and Aries. That's true for me. Okay, Q. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know your midheaven was in Aries, but that makes a lot of sense actually. Now Andrea, Leo Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Moon in Scorpio rising here. So Leo's sun. Okay, so Leo's life purpose. Naturally, here we have the sun in its natural kind of placement, the Leo, because Leo is ruled by the sun. So your life purpose is to find your inner strength, first of all, which is an important life purpose for Leos, is to find their inner strength through difficult situations. Often that, you know, shines light on a lot of things for them, light, the sun. But often about yourself. So it's, you know, part of Leo's life purpose is really discovering themselves and understanding themselves on a deeper level to catapult them to typically a position where they're front and center in some way, and like a spokesperson, you know, or is like a Leo, can be a Leo life purpose, or even a Leo career purpose, or an actor or actress, something like that, because the sun does rule creativity. So Leos are really actually dynamic when it comes to life purpose. So it can be really intricate when it comes to Leos, and, you know, but what's your midheaven and not Andrea? Okay, so Didi, lately I felt my Scorpio rising is taking over my Libra sun. That's because Scorpio, there's a lot of energy with Pluto right now in the sky. I tend to be alone, and I have Capricorn moon. That explains your tendency to want to be alone, is your Capricorn moon. You know, the moon is how we feel. It's our sense of security. So being around people probably drains you a lot as a Capricorn moon, especially if they're people that annoy you. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm a chef, so I like being in charge of everything. People think I'm a good leader, but outside of work, I feel pretty cold. Interesting. Rosa, I can't use Super Chat. Do you have PayPal? Yes, PayPal. I'll put it in here. TownsendLT@vcu.edu. TownsendLT@vcu.edu. If you guys want a reading from me while I'm here, send a PayPal. I say $10 is cool, but however much you want to send is fine. Or just send a Super Chat. All right, and you can get a reading while I'm here. If you send a PayPal, just let me know it's you. But Virgo midheaven. Okay, so Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So once again, here we have that aspect of communication. But Virgos are actually really detailed and good at organizing and keeping track of things. So Virgos make really, really good book. And I know these are boring jobs, boring careers, but they're just kind of examples. All right. So Virgos can make good bookkeepers, good accountants. All right, because they're really good at keeping track of things. They're really good at, you know, details, going over things more than once, noticing things that other people necessarily don't. Virgos can also make good anything with business, and organization, and kind of supervising people is really, really good for Virgo. Because if you think about it, Virgos, you know, it's all about kind of, what is it? When they do the fields, like when they're usually associated, like when the season of Virgo comes around, it's like you have to you know, get all of the fruits and the vegetables in the fields. Like you have to, like, I don't know, it's a whole analogy with Virgos, but basically it all comes down to they're really detailed. So with Virgo midheaven, anything that allows you to be detailed, but also Virgos obviously make good communicators as well, but they do have to get over their shyness. So you could be shy with certain things. It's like you want to do things with your career, but there's a certain shyness that may block you. That's Virgo energy. So Natasha's readings are really good. Thank you. Rosa, thank you, Lamarr. You're welcome. Crystal, yes, Pluto. My Pluto is in Scorpio. I have a lot of fire and air in my chart. My midheaven is in Taurus. What does that mean if Aquarius is in my 7th house? Well, first of all, your Pluto and your midheaven are in opposition because Scorpio and Taurus are both polar opposite zodiac signs. Not that that really matters because it's your midheaven, it's your 10th house, but it kind of does in some aspect. But so 7th house. 7th house is the house of partnership, one-on-one relationships. So if you have Aquarius in your 7th house, that can actually be quite difficult because Aquariuses have trouble sometimes with one-on-one relationships. All right, but the midheaven, the 10th house in astrology, Saturn, is deals with our career, profession, and status in society. Now, it's also important to mention that the 6th house does also deal with career, or more so the work, because sometimes work can be different from career. Like we could be working a job, but our real career could be right around the corner, something like that. But the work is related to the 6th house. So yes. So with life purpose and career paths, it is very intricate and deep. That's why I recommend always to get a birth chart reading to understand yourself on a deeper level, understand if you're on the right path according to your birth chart. So who has questions while I'm here? Psychic questions, psychic tarot reading questions. Or what's going on in the world that someone wants me to read on? Anyone who has Pluto in their chart at this moment, you're going through it. Like if you have Pluto, especially if you have Pluto in Scorpio, Crystal says her Pluto is in Scorpio. Like it's tough. So if you have Venus in Scorpio, it's tough because there's a lot of Scorpio energy going on, in the world. So speaking of Pluto, you think yours is humanitarian, Cap Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Ascendant. What's your 10th house in? So as a Capricorn Sun, your life purpose is to it could be many things. It could be that you could be an entrepreneur, but we have to remember Saturn does deal with career, profession, status, and society. So, hi, Shayna. So, Saturn also does rule the father. So, as a Capricorn, Saturn does deal with desire for success and achievement. So that is part of your life purpose, is to get that for yourself. But success and achievement is different for every Capricorn. For some Capricorn, success and achievement can deal with, having a family. And that could be their life purpose, is to have a family, that specific family, to bring people into the world, right? As I say, life purpose doesn't always have to deal with your career, although it can. Leo. Oh, your 10th house is in Leo. Okay. Yeah, Leos can be humanitarians too. Venus and Scorpio. Yeah, Venus and Scorpio is going through it right now. Venus is in retrograde. So if you have Venus in Scorpio, your love life is probably very confusing. Your money right now is probably very confusing because Venus rules our love life and it rules our money. So, okay, so Q, thank you. You paid $5. Go ahead and let me know what your question is, and I'll answer it right here. All right. And I do have my tarot cards right here, you guys. So It's a psychic reading and a tarot reading at the same time. So go ahead, Q. Let me know what your question is. Thank you for the $5. Izani. Is there anything you can tell me, because I'm an Aries Sun, Virgo rising, Pisces moon, and I'm working on believing in myself? I can understand why that would be difficult with Virgo rising, Pisces moon. I would say meditation is really important, and grounding yourself is really important. Especially with your Pisces moon. Now, it's interesting because Pisces also does deal, it's ruled by Neptune, so that's about illusions and confusions too. So be careful with that. Because sometimes it's like you can, even with believing in yourself, it's like you may there may be illusions and confusions with that. Like, am I really this good enough to believe it, to do this? Like, so it's really about grounding yourself, because Pisces, it's almost like, you guys are tapped into spirit in a way, and it's like you can't turn it off and on, or you can't turn it off sometimes. So, and when you need it, you don't know how to turn it on. So the way to get that balance is by meditation. So I would do that first. Meditation, grounding yourself. All right, Q, his question is, any messages from his spirit guides or ancestors? Let's see. What messages does Q's ancestors and spirit guides have for Q at this time in Q's life? Q, are you thinking of moving at this time? What messages does... I feel like if you are, there's going to be better energy around summertime of next year for that. What messages... Okay, you are thinking of moving. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be better energy around that, because I see the sun out and it's like hot. So I just feel like maybe around June or July of next year. Like, I feel like things are going to restart in May. What messages does Q's spirit guides and ancestors have for Q at this time? What messages does Q's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Q at this time? Okay. We get the Chariot in the past, so this can once again speak of you wanting to move, all right? Past thoughts of moving. Maybe moving near water. Like, are you thinking of moving to like a new state from where you are right now? I kind of get that energy. Here we have the Three of Coins. So I feel like there are also going to be some changes in your career. Like, you're slowly morphing into a new phase in your career, and your guides are the ones kind of giving you the clues as to what your next step is to, to take. Like, I feel like you're getting certain insights. You may be having certain dreams. Like, they're trying to communicate to you where they want you to be with your career. Or they're trying to guide you and communicate with you at the same time. But it just feels like, to me, there's something about, it's almost like the energy of, it seems from your perspective that it's too tough. It'll take too long to get from point A to point B being where you want to be. Maybe it's moving or having a new job or all of the above. But it's your mindset. Be careful of your mindset and thinking that things are harder than they seem, or than they really seem. I feel like that's the issue. Sometimes you have a tendency to think things are harder than they really seem, whereas if you just put your mind to it, you can achieve it. Here's the Eight of Cups. So I definitely feel that kind of energy. Yeah, you struggle with that. Yeah, I feel the kind of energy where it's like, sometimes when things get tough, maybe it's like you want to give up easily. But balance will help with that. I don't know if you meditate. Q, do you meditate? Meditate. What is another thing that would be really good for you? I feel like, in a weird kind of way, and it's interesting because she's pouring water in this, I feel like you need to drink more water as well, Q. Or also, I'm getting this, leave water out for your ancestors and your spirit guides. I think that is important as well. Two of Cups. Q, are you talking to someone right now? Ooh. Let me find out. It could be that someone is interested in you as well. Let's see what's going on. I think someone might be interested in you, to be honest. Let's see what's going on with that. Ooh. Are you talking to someone right now, Q? Because I think someone's interested in you. Oh, you are? Okay, I wish. I feel like there's someone interested in you, but I do feel like they have a lot going on in their life at the same time. I almost want to say it's almost like they're looking at you and it's like it's something they've never tried before, but they're really intrigued. So this could be by curious energy, all right, from someone you're dealing with. But it also could be like a long-standing friend, someone you've known for a long time. But basically, I feel like your guides really want you to focus on yourself and bringing balance into your life at this time. They want you to bring balance, all right? Because I think that's what's going to help bring these things that are trying to manifest into your life actually come in. Because it's like there's a wall around you right now, and it could be this Ten of Wands here. That's blocking everything from kind of coming in. So they just want you to open up a little bit to work on balance, drinking more water, getting your body right, all right? And not only just to, for a visual aspect, but just, for a spiritual aspect, mind, body, soul, right? So, but I do see someone coming into your life. He feels very masculine. He could have children, to be honest with you. He could have children. Or he could just have a lot going on in his life, but I definitely feel like he's going to be interested in you. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, good. You've been working on things. Good. Yes. I feel like you're going to be fine. But leave water out for your ancestors. They want you to leave water out for them, and they want you to drink more water for them, too. Do you have an altar? I feel like you need an altar. Thank you, Q, for the $5. Anyone else that wants a reading, let me go ahead and type the thingy in here again. Yes, make an altar, Q. Yes, get crystals. Do you have a grandmother? Because I feel like if you have a grandmother and you have anything of hers, I would put her picture up there along with anything she owned. Okay? That's passed on. Genus below family but above species genus. Greetings, Hayla love. I love that name. Digging your progress, peace. Thank you so much. Let me go up here and look at all these comments I missed. Am I charging for a reading or just one question? I'm a Leo sun, Gemini moon, and Aries rising. I'm a musician, Olympus as a career, but I'm jaded by the politics of it all, and I feel I'm too old. I mean, it's one question, but it kind of turns into a reading, as you can see. So, just ask your question, and I'll tell you all I see. All right. But you can send a super chat or you can send a PayPal, Eric. I'm not particular. Carletta, wow, my Scorpio has sickle cell disease and he yearns to TRBM. What does that mean? All right. You're not too old to follow your heart. Exactly, Natasha. Eric, Natasha says you're not too old to follow your heart. Exactly. You're never, age ain't nothing but a number. Q, I don't, but it's always in the back of my mind to start. Yeah, start an altar. Don't let your music die inside of you. Exactly. Yes, buy crystals. You're welcome, Q. Bye. See you later, Q. Do I have any advice for people born on certain days? I do. What day are you born? Hi, Stacy Lee. Millie. Hi, Michelle. Thank you, Crystal, for the $4.99. Hey, Stacy. Crystal, go ahead and ask your question, and I'll answer it here. Thank you guys so much for the super chat and the PayPal. I love answering your questions. I love being here, period. You guys are like everyone's asleep in the house. And I am, because of all this Venus or Scorpio energy going on in the sky, I am up, like a college student that has a paper due. Or more than one paper due at this point. Lawanda Allen, November 14th, 1970, on a Saturday. So you were born on a Saturday, November 14th. So I'm assuming you're a Scorpio. But assumptions aren't always right. All right. But Saturday, now we were talking about this earlier on the earlier chat. Saturday is, who remembers, Saturn. Okay, so Saturday is good for Aquarius and Capricorns especially, because Saturn does rule Capricorn and Aquarius, although Aquarius is also mainly ruled by Uranus. Yes, Uranus. I'm sorry. Hey, Dave. Nice to see you. So, Crystal, did you ask a question? So, but as if you're a Scorpio, then I would what I have it written down here actually. Scorpio's day is Tuesday, and Tuesday is the day of Mars. So Tuesday is good for Aries and Scorpio, all right, because they're both ruled by Mars. Who sent to PayPal? Thank you, John. John sent to PayPal. Oh, Dee, is that you? I just purchased a PayPal reading. Okay, Dee, go ahead and ask your question. Did Crystal ask? Oh, okay, Crystal, there she is. Stacy, you're a Capricorn. Our day is Saturday. I'm a Capricorn Jew. All right, Crystal, I want to know if there's any messages from your ancestors and guides also love life. Okay, so let's see. What messages do Crystal's guides, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors have for Crystal about her love life and just overall? What insight and clarity can Crystal's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors provide Crystal about her love life and about her life overall? By the way, thank you, God, for protecting everyone in this live with your fiery walls of protection, your warrior shield of protection, your watery wall of protection. In the name of Jesus, amen, 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 and amen. What message do Crystal spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Crystal about her life and her love life? Okay. Here we have the Ace of Swords in the past. So this is about speaking your mind, all right? Saying what's on your heart. The Six Pentacles in the present position. So this is about possibly dealing with someone who doesn't give you their full attention, or who has a way about them where they give love and they take it away. All right. Oh, but we have the Lovers here in the future position. So, are you currently dealing with someone? Crystal? You have her bracelet. Whose bracelet? Okay. Here we have the Six of Swords, which in this deck, to me, does speak of travel, needing to travel possibly outside of your comfort zones for love, or literally needing to travel outside of, your comfort zones, or literally needing to travel, like on a literal physical level, whether you travel a new city or state. Hitler's upper lip. What is your gender? I am a male. You're probably a troll. That's like the worst troll name ever, by the way. Here's the Six of Wands here, which speaks of feeling trapped by your own thoughts. All right, Crystal. So I feel like, Crystal, there's something about, I don't know if you're dealing with someone from the past or you're dealing with someone who's manipulative, or both. Is this correct, Crystal? Is Crystal seeing any of my messages? Thank you, Dave. The King of Wands. For some reason with your love life, I feel like, I don't know if you sent it. For some reason with your love life, I don't know if your father's alive or I'm feeling father energy. All right. But I also feel like you could end up dating an older man as well. But there's something about your love life where you definitely need to heal. You need to let go of any relationships that are holding you back, that are stagnating you. And that make you feel like you're not wanted or you're not worthy. Like going back to the energy of giving love and taking it away with the Six of Pentacles. Like if you're dealing with someone like that who's manipulative, your guides want you to focus on yourself. Balance is important for you, Crystal, as well, with your love life. You wanted to know if there was any messages from your ancestors or guides in love, life, or health. This is what I've been telling you. This is your reading, Crystal, by the way. I hope you've been following. I don't know if your thing is lagging, but you could end up with an older man. All right. If anything, if there are any health issues, I feel like they stem from spiritual issues. All right. Spiritual issues meaning things you have not healed from, dealing with people who make you feel like you are maybe a second option, but it all stems from, you needing more balance in your life. You needing more self-love, self-care, self-nurturing. All right. But I do see you ending up with an older man, possibly a King of Wands, who is nurturing, but who also gives some type of tough love, which I feel like is needed in some way. Maybe, and it feels like the type of tough love that you maybe didn't get from the father, because I feel like there's some type of overlapping with the father and this guy that you end up dating in your love life, Crystal. So I hope that made sense. It was a little all over the place, but okay. So let's go back up here. All right, Didi, I just PayPal you, Lamarr. I'm Scorpio rising, Libra sun. Wow, Capricorn moon, Scorpio Venus, Pluto, Saturn, also in Venus. Wow, okay, Didi, ask your question. January 9th, you're a Capricorn. What advice do you want specifically? Where's Crystal? And Didi, please ask your question. I need to make some people moderators. Dave, can I make you a moderator? I don't know how to do it. Oh, wait, I just found out. Let me know if I can make you a moderator, Dave. KD, do I do compatibility readings? I do compatibility readings. Now they are expensive because they are like, I think it's like an hour and a half compatibility where I read both, like I compare both of your charts, like to, completely. Dave, how do I moderate? I think I just have to make you, I'm about to Add moderator. Okay, so Dave Torres is now a moderator for your channel. So whenever there are trolls, you can just kind of go over to their name and I think just delete them or something. Or block them, or just put them on timeout. I don't really care. Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus. That's the Zodiac, the 13th Zodiac sign. I don't know much about that one because it's just not mentioned a lot in traditional astrology or by traditional astrologers. And I want to be the new age psychic, the really, really new age psychic that like is open to it, but I just don't know that much about it. Wanda Allen. It's funny, my male friend, which is his day is October 30th. Ooh, so one day before Halloween. I might do a video on Halloween actually. I might do a live on Halloween and the astrology of Halloween and the spiritual meaning of it all. You used to tell me I don't act like a Scorpio since assuming. Well, you could have like a certain moon placement where it does make you seem like you aren't Scorpio. See, some people think I'm a water sign, but I think it's because I have a lot of Pluto in my chart. Career advice. As a Capricorn, Millie Rock. I feel for you, it's really about paying attention to the people you keep around you. Like, that's really important overall, but, you know, especially as a Capricorn, because that can be our biggest downfall. Didi, okay, so, oh my gosh, I'm getting so many super chats. Okay, Andrea, thank you. You can ask your question in a second. Star. Star! Girl, hey. Okay. All right, so let me just get into Didi's question. So regarding this Libra male who shared the same birthday as I am, who had a few days of deep conversation, who you had a few days of deep conversation with, and suddenly ghosted you, and start talking to you again today, and you want to know, I cannot stand those type of guys. Single, but you have a friend, Crystal. Oh, you do have a friend, so you are talking to someone, Crystal? Okay. Devon Smith, people are trolling you have made it, right? Super Angry Koala, just discovered you've been watching so much of your stuff. Oh, thank you. I love your name, by the way. Crystal, yes, I'm going to New York next week. Ooh, that could be a good chance for you to meet someone. Remember I said travel? How much is the PayPal reading? Okay, so you can just send $5 or $10, however much you choose to want, however much you choose to send. But the more you send, the more in depth I'll go with your reading. Let's do that. Let's do that. The more money you send, the more in depth I'll go with your reading. But you can send as much as you want. I don't really care. Okay, so Andrea said she just sent me money through PayPal. I don't think I got it. So wait, Andrea, did you send money through PayPal or through Snapchat? Or through Snapchat, through Super Chat? Star, what is your question? Oh, wait, Didi. Okay, I want to know his intention. Is he sincere? We gravitate towards each other, and our conversations were so deep. Like, he understood me, and I'm fighting to resist him. Okay. So, I think yeah, Andrea, I think it might have been through the chat, but let me know, because I'm looking, and it still says you, let me see. It says you sent a super chat, but then it disappeared at the top. So I don't know. But all right, let me answer Crystal's question, which is this Libra man sincere? His intentions. Okay. So are this Libra man's intentions sincere towards Crystal? What are this Libra man's intentions towards Crystal? Is he sincere? That's how we're going to phrase that. What are this Libra man's intentions towards Crystal, and is he sincere? How you phrase questions when you do tarot is very important, by the way. How does this Libra male genuinely feel about Crystal, and what are his intentions towards Crystal? How does this Libra male genuinely feel about Crystal, and what are his intentions towards Crystal? All right. We get the Chariot in the past. Interesting. We get the Four of Coins in the present position. Do you guys work together? Let me go back up here and look at your question. How did you guys meet, Aditi? How did you and Miss Libra male meet? Here we have the Two of Wands. So there is something about him where it's like he's very non-traditional in a lot of ways, I feel. Like maybe like Aquarius energy. The Four of Cups. All right. Interesting. Also, there's something about you where maybe it's like hopeless romantic. A little bit of a hopeless romantic. What's your Venus in DD? Did you say it was in Pisces? Actually, Pisces is exalted in Venus, believe it or not. Queen of Wands. Should you show up as the Queen of Wands? What's your zodiac sign? It's interesting because I feel like there's part of you that really, really wants this guy. Like, I feel like you're very sexually attracted to him because a lot of times the Queen of Wands for me is like you pulling a man to you or, you know, whatever to you through your desire for it. All right. Which is manifesting, right? But I don't know why I feel energy around work, meeting through work or meeting through similar some similarity with money, work, resources, something like that. Okay. Here's the Eight of Swords. Is he sincere? The Five of Wands. Oh. You know, there is something about this guy where he does put on some type of show. He's really good with words. But when it comes down to it, and it comes down to putting his money where his mouth is, I feel like he may be the type to back out at the last minute. He may be very hot and cold. All right. So is he sincere? I'm not sure. Not at this moment, but I feel like it may also be because of how you're showing, of the way you're showing up in this relationship with this guy. Are you shy around him? Like, I feel like he just doesn't want things to get too deep at this time. But then I also feel like he's the type of guy where you start pulling away from him, then he wants things to get deep. Very hot and cold like that. All right. But I feel more mainly like a lustful energy from this. Where it's kind of, you're always kind of, you know, up and down with each other. Never balanced. Never fully on the same page. All right. Even though it may seem like you're on the same page with certain things. All right. D. You met at school and he sat in front of you. See, okay, that's mutual. I knew it was like something with resources. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense then. I feel like there's some genuineness in him, but I just feel like right now he's not willing to show it for some reason. Like he just doesn't want you to get too close. All right, let me move on. Do you feel good about that, Crystal? Or Didi? Why do I keep saying Crystal? Didi. No, Andrea, did you ask your question? I'm gonna move to Star, which is will she find love? By the way, thank you, Star, for the $10 super chats. All right, so now we're doing Star, House of Star. By the way, follow her on Instagram and on YouTube, House of Stars. All right, House of Starres. Okay, so will Star find love? Will Star find love? Yeah, I feel like some of you are like delayed a little bit with your messages. But Didi, maybe refresh it, and it'll kind of get back on track. Okay, Star's still here. Yes, Dave, donations are welcome. Who sent a PayPal? Oh, Stacy, thank you for sending your PayPal. Stacy, ask your question. Star, will Star find love? Let's do this. Let me just clear the energies of the deck real quick, okay? I unfortunately don't have Sage with me or Palo Santo. Okay. Will Star find love? Always clear your deck, guys, of the energies, all right? As often as you can. Even if you just have to pray over it, you know? Pray it away. Rebuke it. All right? All right. Will Star find love? Will Star ever find love? Star, I don't know. I'm still seeing like a light-skinned Caucasian-looking guy. I always see the same guy, and it's interesting because remember I was like, there's someone in front of him, but I see like he's that person's gone. There's no one in front of him anymore. So will Star ever find love? Will Star ever find love? So I feel like the guy you end up with has a beard. I don't know if I've said that before. The Hangman in the past, so clearly you're working through things that have been blocking you, the things that have been stagnating you, as this shows up in the past. And this is a good position to see this in the past. The Queen of Pentacles, so you are working on stability, as we know, self-sufficiency, all right? You're working on, you know, getting your stuff together, which is actually going to help you attract love. Now, it's interesting, Star, because remember, Venus energy, all right? Venus goes direct in Libra, and you're Venus in Libra on November 16th. So I feel like as your money gets better, your love life is going to get better with the Queen of Pentacles showing up in the present position. The Ace of Pentacles. So there's something about money and love tied up together. This has never actually come out before. So this is interesting. I feel like there's something about when you feel good about your money, you are a powerful manifester. When you feel good about your situation, like your ability to provide for yourself, you're a powerful manifester, not only of more money and more abundance and prosperity, but of love. And here we have the Ace of Cups come out. So I feel like it's around the bend, to be honest. Here we have the Seven of Cups. So I feel like something about this guy is creative. But something about him is also, I feel like he's going to be foreign. I just get the energy of there's something about him where he could be mixed too. He could be mixed. So you will find love because I'm seeing the guy clearly, the Knight of Cups. Oh, look, the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups come up right together and they're facing one another. How cute. I love it. So I do feel like you will find love. Oddly enough, Star, I feel like it could be a water sign or an air sign or a mix of both. I don't know if I've said that before, but it could also be earth. It could be a mix of water. He could be a mix of water, earth, and air. Interesting. So yes, you will find love. And I feel like there's once again something about you finding love and you're going to want to move. Like you're both going to want to get your own space. And then I feel like once that happens, you're going to have another, there's a possibility of having another kid. All right. Once you move though. So yes, you will find love. Once again, he does seem very logical, very reserved, shy at first. But it's going to be like, okay, so this is what I get. Like you're at dinner and, you know, your boyfriend goes to the bathroom and your friend is like, oh, he's so quiet. But you're like, he is not quiet. You know, he is so talkative. He talks all the time. He's just shy. Like that's the kind of guy he is, where he has to warm up to people. But I've said this to you before. When will you find love? I will say that I feel like you're going to meet this guy by the end of the year. Moving into the new year. And if you don't meet him by the end of the year, I feel like you will definitely meet him by February of 2018 or 2019. What's the High Priestess? Where is she? Oh, okay. You know what the High Priestess tells me? The High Priestess is you needing more balance with your love life and with your money. That's what the High Priestess is about. You needing more balance with both. Like it's almost like when your money's bad, you may like run to your when your love life is bad, you may run to your money and try to fix it or like focus on fixing it. And then when your money is like bad, you may run to your love life and try to fix it. But like balancing both, I think is really important. Star. Do you feel good about that, Star? So who's next? Stacy, you sent the PayPal. Yeah, Stacy, you sent the PayPal. Let me put the PayPal thing in here again, just in case anyone else wants to send a PayPal at PayPal before I do your reading. PayPal readings. And lt@vcu.edu. Thank you guys so much. Okay, do you feel good about that, Star? Where's Star? Okay, yay! I'm happy. You feel good. Okay, good. By the way, thank you. You know I'm gonna have to buy a reading from you next when you go live, right? Okay, so let's move to Stacy. So what career path do I see you going down? Currently, you run your own business, but you feel like you should be doing something else. Okay. So what career path should Stacy be going down at this time? Beards are awesome, Dave. You know, at first I wasn't a beard guy, but I do find beards hot. Like you know what my dream is? My dream is just to have a big muscular man to hold me at night and protect me. And we both hold it down when it comes to money and, you know, taking care of household bills and stuff like that. But I don't mind being pampered. All right, so Stacy, what career path should Stacy be going down at this time? And then someone sent a $5 chat. Thank you so much, Super Angry Koala. So next, I'll do Super Angry Koala. Go ahead and ask your question. How do you ask a career question, Millie? The way you ordered it at first was fine. Oh my gosh. Watching from South Africa. Thanks for all the content, Lamarr. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for watching. That's awesome. Super angry koala. Isn't that the dream, Lord? Girl or boy who, yes, very much the dream. Okay. So what career path should Stacey be going down? What career path? You currently run your own business, but you feel like you should be doing something else. What career path should Stacey be going down? 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 Stacey, I almost feel like you want to be the CEO of a larger company. Like, I feel like you're good at running a business, but you just may not be totally passionate about the business you're currently running. Here we have the Eight of Swords here in the past. So this is about your thoughts getting the best of you, your worries, your fears, living up to your responsibilities and letting that be the main focus of why you kind of stick with what you're sticking with. The Fool here in the present position. So this is about stepping out on faith, believing in yourself, needing to go with your heart, kind of take a risk in some way. All right. So it does feel like now it's kind of a good time to go towards some change with your career. Ooh, the Strength card. So there's a lot of strength within you, inner strength. What is your zodiac sign again, Stacey? Oh, girl. Okay. Super angry koala. Okay. Oh, so you're a Capricorn. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. With the Strength card coming up in the future position, I feel like you're really good. Like, once again, you're good at running things. Like, you're good in being a position of power, of overruling things. But I just feel like you would be better at a larger company, like maybe an already established, like maybe a franchise or something like that. I don't know. Let's see what else comes out. Two of Wands, but it's almost like you want to break free of what you're doing totally right now. At the same time, like, you may just want to go to a totally new field, or some aspect of going left field from where you're at right now, which is interesting. It makes sense because Capricorns can be risk adverse, so that makes a lot of sense. Let's see what else we have. Here we have the Four of Swords. I feel like your biggest fear, yes, that's how you've been feeling. Okay, I feel like your biggest fear lately is it's like you have a fear of failure. You have a fear of failure that's blocking you from doing anything, making any type of action, which is once again typical for Capricorns. So it may be time to manifest some new energy with the Ace of Wands here. All right. Because it does seem like if you were to step out on faith, you would be rewarded. All right. But you may be blocking yourself with the Four of Swords and with the Five of Swords, or the Five of Wands. I'm sorry. Also, there's something about competition. Maybe fear is getting in the way. Right. There's something also about competition and fear of competition. The Page of Wands. Also, there's something about feeling weird about kind of working for yourself and then maybe going to work for someone else. But don't see it as that. See it as maybe you getting more experience, because that's what it feels like. Like, it just feels like whatever career path you end up going on, it's to gain more experience, more knowledge of self. All right, and mastery of self. Ultimately, the King of Swords and the Page of Swords. Interesting. What business do you run? I don't know why I see you going into like law, communication, marketing, PR, something like that. but I feel like you need like some type of change. So I would say if your heart's calling you towards change with your career, go with it. All right, with the ace of, or with the Fool and the Strength card coming out. Because I just don't think you're very passionate about what you're doing right now. All right. So I hope that made sense. Thank you, Josie B, for your $9.99 donation. Please ask your question. All right, Super Angry Koala is next. Thank you so much, Stacy, for sending your PayPal or your PayPal. $10 PayPal. I really appreciate that. Do you feel good about that, Stacy? Oh, you're in the construction industry. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I feel like you want to go left field. So I feel like if you want to change, go for it. Yeah. You're so welcome. All right, Super Angry Koala's next. Okay, so you are, yeah, you want a big change. Yeah, and you'll get it. It's just you stepping out on faith. All right. That's the key. So, all right, Super Angry Koala. I'm a Cancer Sun, Aries Moon, Cap Rising. Good night, Dave. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Message me later. I'll message you. I don't want to disturb you in your sleep. I know how important that is to you. But thank you so much. Good night. All right, so Super Angry Koala. I'm a Cancer Sun, Aries Moon, Cap Rising. Wow. I have 2 Scorpios around, one who I was trying to build a long-distance relationship with, who mostly cut me off, and a younger Scorpio, more casual advice. The younger one intrigues me, but I don't want to get too serious. You have 2 Scorpios around, one who's trying to build a long-distance relationship. So one is long-distance. They cut you off emotionally, and a younger Scorpio who's more casual. So what advice does Spirit have for you about these 2? All right, let's see. So what advice do Super Angry Koala Spirit Guides, angels, protectors have for Super Angry Koala about the 2 Scorpio people that she's dealing with? What advice does what advice do Super Angry Koala Spirit Guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors? Ooh, we had a card fly out. Page of Pentacles. So this is a younger energy. This could be the younger Scorpio, especially if there's some earthy, slow moving, maybe not slow, but slow moving, slow to start energy. Or if he's very focused on work, and I'm saying he as an assumption, it could be a she. What advice does Spirit have for... It's a he, okay. What advice does Super Angry Koala Spirit Guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Super Angry Koala have for her about the 2 Scorpios she's dealing with? Here we have the Queen of Swords in the past, so this could be you. The Knight of Swords. There's something about the long distance Scorpio where is he a bit temperamental? Like I feel like he's easily triggered or easily angered, something like that. Here we have the 8 of Pentacles. Here, did you meet one of them through work, or is one of them an online blogger or something like that? The younger one I met through a friend's work. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that could be the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Advice. The Judgment card. The Knight of Wands. It seems like the younger one likes you, but they have a funny way of, he has a funny way of showing it. He hasn't fully formed into himself romantically and within the sexual realm as well. Even if the sex may be good. But I feel like I feel like the younger one really likes you. But you say it's casual. I feel like you might like the long distance one a bit more, but the long distance one seems a bit less predictable than the younger one. He's too young. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like you're wanting something a bit more serious in the long run, maybe. Oh, he's 22. Ooh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you're looking for something serious. Can I be honest? I don't think this long distance Scorpio is the best choice for a serious relationship. I just feel like he can be a bit unpredictable. One minute he feels one way, the next minute he feels another way. And I also feel like he's not the best at channeling his angry energy or dealing with his anger. So it's like instead of talking it out, he'll shut down or shut you out. Such as emotionally cut you off. Yes, you're so right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I have to be honest, I don't think the long distance one's the best one for a serious relationship. But it does seem like the younger one likes you a lot. He's blocked you twice since July. Yeah. See? I don't think right now he's in the right place for a long distance relationship or a serious relationship. But I do see let me pull more cards. Just a few more. The moon. Yeah, I just don't feel like he's a good choice as a long distance. And the younger one I feel like really likes you, but I feel like he is not. He's 22. So with the young one, would it get messy if it stayed casual? It might, because you know what? You come up as the star, and then right next to the star is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands in this deck is a little bit crazy. Just a smidgen, right? So I feel like the Knight of Wands, I feel like, is the younger one. So I feel like there is an element of a little bit of unstableness to him too. But it comes out when he doesn't get his way, the younger one. All right. So that's what I see. I hope that made sense. Because I just feel like the younger one's going to want more. You're welcome. Oh, you just sent money through the PayPal? Oh, okay. I did get your money, Andrea. Okay, so ask your question, Andrea. And I think Josie was next, right? Josie, where did Josie B go? Okay. I see her question. Hey, Cola. Flew me. Josie B, I feel confused about my love interest, and I'm at a standstill right now. We're long distance and it feels hot and cold. Okay. Let's answer Josie's question next. Let's clear the deck. So, how does Josie's love interest truly, genuinely feel about Josie? Is there a possibility for a long-term relationship connection to be there between Josie and her love interest. Ooh. How does Josie's love interest truly feel about Josie? Is there a potential for there to be a genuine relationship, even though they're long distance? Is it possible? How does Josie's love interest truly feel about Josie? Here we have the Ten of Swords. All right. So this is about feeling stuck. All right. The Emperor in the present position. Interesting. How does he feel about you? What's there? Seven of Wands. I think the long distance is the biggest issue. Do you guys talk a lot on the phone, or do you guys like also FaceTime? Millie Rock, I have a baby face. I know, I really do. My rising sign is in Virgo. Millie Rock. Super Angry Koala. Oh, I'm probably the best thing since sliced bread compared to the young one he's dating. Ciao. You're welcome, Koala. Okay, Koala, you have a question. Okay. Thank you, Koala, and thank you, Nature Child Guidance, for both of your $5 donations. Nature Child Guidance, make sure you ask your question. Where did Josie go? Okay, so you're an Aries Sun and Scorpio Moon. Okay, let's just keep it moving. Oh, you text a lot. Okay. Because for some reason, I just don't feel like face-to-face communication. And like video calling can be technically face-to-face communication because you're able to see each other's facial expressions and things like that. So I just feel like with texting, it's hard to it is hard to tell how you feel about each other. Do you ever try to make attempts to FaceTime or make more of an effort to talk on the phone to really feel one another's energy through voice, through visual, whatever the situation is? I feel like that's what's needed here because there is a disconnect. All right. There's some type of disconnect, and I feel like it's down to communication, the medium of communication, the way communication is happening in this relationship. I feel like that's causing the issues. Six of Wands, so there could be a lot of distractions as well, whether you're both busy or something like that throughout the day, so it's like it takes a while to text back, you know, and that can cause an issue. So, but I feel like if you guys can get a chance to meet in person, have you ever met in person before? He's giving you mixed signals. You met in person before. Okay. He is giving you mixed signals. I see that in the cards for sure. I feel like there's part of him that doesn't want to commit to something serious right now. But he doesn't know how to tell you. And he doesn't want to upset you or break your heart. I feel like part of him also doesn't want to lose you as well. And I feel like that's part of why there's a little bit of disconnect with communication. But I feel like that, you know, there needs to be more of an effort with communication to like FaceTime, to talk on the phone. Like texting is just not enough with this situation. All right. And in a way, like, and he gives you all of his attention when when you're together. Exactly. See, the texting allows him to kind of be detached, to not be too close. It's like we're still communicating, but, you know, I think he wants you to move too. I think the long distance thing is eating him up. is kind of trying on him in some way. And I do feel like that's the biggest issue is the long distance, to be honest. So I do feel like there's also a need to kind of continue, like, work more on seeing each other in person. But I do see, like, I see some positive opportunity coming up soon with the Wheel of Fortune. But I feel like it comes with some type of talk that you guys have. Like, you guys are going to have a talk. I feel like you may be the one to, like, start the talk. Like, and if that is the case, I would say we need to talk, but, like, we need to call or something like that. Like, I need to see your face. I need to hear your voice. So I feel like you guys need to have a talk, all right, when the time is right, about how you feel and how you feel about, you know, the mixed signals he's giving, all right? Do you feel good about that, Josie? All right, you're so welcome. Where's Andrea? Did she ask her a question? You would like some insight regarding your love life. Okay, so let's do Andrea next, and then we will do nature child guidance. All right. And I'm going to put the PayPal link in here again. PayPal readings. TownsendLTVCU.edu. Just for anyone who's up and wants a reading while I'm here. So let's go back up. I would like some insight regarding my love life. Theo Venus here. Okay. Thank you, Andrea, for the $5 PayPal donation. So let's see. What advice do Andrea's spirit guides? What insight can Andrea's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors provide Andrea about her love life? What insight and clarity can Andrea's spirit guides provide Andrea about her love life? What insight and clarity can Andrea's spirit guides provide Andrea about her love life? Here we have the 5 of Swords here in the past. So this is about disagreements, arguments, having to fight for your voice to be heard, having to fight for an understanding. All right, but this is in the past. You have the 3 of Wands. So I do see that you're trying to manifest new situations, new experiences with your love life, Andrea. Okay. Once again, I'll call your manifestation with the 9 of Cups. Yes, Kola is next after nature. Can I tell your rising sign by a reading? I might be able to. Here we have the 7 of Swords here, or the 8 of Swords once again at the in the conclusion. So your love life right now is going through a transformation, but it's like you who's going through a transformation, actually. All right. Like your love life is transforming as you transform, Andrea. And you're transforming on the inside out. Like I feel like your thoughts about love, your thoughts about yourself, and your ability to attract love are going through a transformation right now. Your Venus is in Leo. Interesting. Here we have the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like there's something about you where you're holding on to a past relationship or a past partner. And you're getting to the point where like you're fully letting go. Like I feel like there's someone who is still in your heart chakra. All right. That you still think about, but it's the letting go that's going to bring you better, a better love. All right, is this making sense, Andrea? You're pretty quiet. Here we have the 7 of Wands. So this is about feeling stuck, all right, kind of in your thoughts, not knowing the next move to make with your love life. But the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. How old are you? Because this is a young person. All right. But this can also be a child. Do you have children? Let's see. In your head and in your thoughts, and focus on work and career. Like I said, I feel like your love life is definitely going through a transformation. Like you yourself are going through a transformation, which is going to better help you attract love. Oh, you're 19. Okay, so you're young. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know if you're a male or woman, or whether you like men or women or both, but I do see you attracting a younger earth sign male, or like what is your sexual preference, to be specific? All right, I know you're young, but nope. What's nope? But either way, I see you attracting a younger earth sign. All right, basically. But this could also be someone from your past. Yeah, a lot of young people. Page of Swords. Like I see you having options moving forward. Here we have the King of Pentacles. But I feel, so you date both men and women. Okay. Okay, interesting. Getting a lot of kings. I don't know why you could end up, I feel like you could end up attracting someone who's older than you. You've always felt like your lifelong partner is an earth sign. Yes. I can see it because you get the King of Pentacles. And you get the King of Swords. I feel like you could end up attracting someone older, to be honest. And you could maybe meet them through traveling. All right. But this is after a period of serious healing, which is a lot of healing to do at 19 years old. Cat men won't leave you alone. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have this thing where you attract both young and older. But you're a Capricorn, so that makes sense. We tend to age backwards. So, but do you feel good about that, Andrea? And next is nature child guidance. All right. All right, so nature child guidance. Hi, I'm a Sagittarius. My birth animal is an owl. Oh, I love owls. Can you ask Spirit if I'm doing the right thing with my YouTube channel? It's my big venture right now. I know there's power behind my abilities, and I worry at times about sharing my gifts because I'm a Hioka empath, the mirror, the clown. Interesting. You're a female, by the way. Okay. Okay, good. Yes, Andrea. You're so welcome. Thank you. All right. So so the question is nature child guidance doing the right thing with her YouTube channel? All right. Let's see. Is nature child guidance doing the right thing with her YouTube channel? What advice or insight do nature child guidance, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for nature child guidance about her YouTube channel? Is nature child guidance on the right path with her YouTube channel? Basically means I do everything backwards by instinct, including reading. Interesting. Reading cards and stuff. Okay. That's interesting. Kind of like Cancer energy. Cancers do things backwards because, the crab walks backwards. So, all right. So is nature child guidance on the right path with her YouTube channel? So do you read cards? I know do you read cards on your channel? And do you also do talks? Because I don't know why I see you having doing talks on your channel. Like, is there certain content your channel's based around? Is nature child guidance on the right path with having her YouTube channel? Here we have the Six of Swords. So this is about traveling outside of your comfort zones. So I do feel like something about creating this YouTube channel did require you to step outside of your comfort zones. I don't know if maybe you're shy or something like that. You only have 3 videos. You use the cards as a way to talk. Oh, that makes sense. I don't know why I see you like eventually having like videos where you just talk about things. 9 of Wands, which speaks of disappointment, giving up. All right. Not having the results that you expected. All right. But it's important to not see that as a driving force to give up, but as a driving force to either change something or keep trying until you get the result that you want. Here we have the 2 of Wands. So this is about one part of yourself wanting something and then another part of yourself wanting something else. So it's like being pulled in 2 different directions, all right, with this card. So you could be being pulled in 2 different directions. But here we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a really, really good card to see when it comes to money, wanting prosperity, and abundance. So I would say that you definitely are on the right path. But it's just kind of the energy of it's like you just started, and you have a long a long ways to go to get to where you want to be. All right. I want to do what I'm called to do there. Cards give me a way to pull out there the talks I have, mediumship. I want to do what I'm called by spirit to do. I want to not ever hurt anyone, but I won't know what comes out from medium read. So I think that's the pull. Oh, I feel like you need more balance. Like you may need to meditate more, especially if you're a medium. Like protecting your energy is really important. Here we have the Knight of Swords. So this is about communication and making hasty decisions, which is interesting. All right. I would say if you have any impulses to make a video, make them. Like don't worry about views. Don't worry about, you know, trolls or comments. Like just go with your instincts with this YouTube channel. Honestly, that's the best way to be with YouTube, is to just go with your instincts and create the videos you want to create. But there's something about you where it's like when you don't get the results you want, and this is often the case with a lot of YouTubers, you kind of just give up. Don't do that. Keep going. Fight past the disappointment. Fight past the disappointment, work past the disappointment, fight past the fear, work past the fear, all right? And remember, you have the Ace of Pentacles in the conclusion. So if you keep going, this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to eventually, you know, be blessed with. So let's pull a few more cards. The Justice card, interesting. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're on the right path for sure. I just feel like you need more balance. And I feel like as you go on, things will start to become more cohesive and more, you know, things will start to make more sense. All right. Do you feel good about that, nature? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Brittany, for your $5 super chat donation. Viviana Garcia, me please. Viviana, you can send a super chat or you can PayPal me. PayPal readings. I'm gonna put it in the thingy. Sometimes I do free readings, but you guys are just slamming me with these PayPals and super chats. So I'm loving it. So who's next? I think Cola was next, right? Yes, Cola's next. She sent $4.99. So what is your question, Cola? You're a Capricorn Sun, Sagittarius rising with the moon in Virgo. My question is about your love life. Yes. What specifically about your love life, Cola? Brittany is after Cola, and Brittany's question is she wants to know, am I on the right path? I want to be a nurse so bad, but I feel obstacles are constantly in my way. I love your channel. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, Cola, so is it just like, be a bit more specific with your question if you can, Cola, okay? What about your love life? Is there something specific you want to know, or do you just kind of want a general read of it. Okay, so nature child by guidance. I read for people who are missing sometimes or maybe passed in a tragic way. I think that is the justice card. Interesting. Okay, many blessings to you. I'm very grateful for this advice you've given me from Spirit. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for blessing me with your donation. I appreciate it. Okay, Cola, a person I have been having a 10-year on and off relationship with. We stopped talking. Okay. So, what advice, insight, clarity do Cola spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Cola about her love life, specifically about the person she's been having a 10-year on and off relationship with? What advice do Cola spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Cola about her love life, and specifically the person she's been having a 10-year on and off relationship with? What advice does Spirit have for Cola about her love life, specifically about the person she's been having a 10-year on and off relationship with? Okay, so with this 10-year on and off relationship, it's like the energy of it's like hard for you guys to let go of one another. Here we have the Queen of Swords in the past position, so this could be you. What's your zodiac sign, Cola? Oh, you mentioned it earlier. Let me go back up. Capricorn Sun, Sagittarius Rising, Moon, and Virgo. I feel like communication is important for you in relationships, and when you're not getting that communication, it can cause you to be a bit imbalanced because you don't know where you stand sometimes. But that's what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords. Let's pull more cards. The Moon. So there could be some sort of confusion. This relationship with the person you've had a 10-year on and off relationship with, very hot and cold. Very hot and cold. And it just feels like it's reached a point where it's like, okay, really, where is this going? You know? And it almost feels like it's the elephant in the room that no one really wants to address, you know? Like, I get that energy. Seven of Pentacles. In your head, knowing that you kind of, part of you knows maybe I need to let this go, this 10-year on and off relationship, let it go because it's been so long, it's not giving me what I want. But part of you may be a little bit fearful of something new, all right? Or maybe your ability to attract something new, all right? But Ace of Cups here is, I definitely feel like you're ready to open up to something new, like a new relationship, a new partner, all right? With the Ace of Cups here. That's so true, Cola. Yes. Oh my God, you're on point already. Oh, okay, so here we have the Nine of Pentacles, Cola, and this is about Super Angry Koala. You're good, Lamarr. You got a loyal follower now. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, Super Angry Koala. So, Cola, here we have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lot of Pentacles here. How did you guys meet? How did you and this 10-year on and off person meet? Here we have the Three of Pentacles. Because when I see a lot of Pentacles, it means, oh, on a dating website. Interesting. Ooh, that's really interesting. Okay, here we have the Two of Cups. I feel like it's also the energy of, you know, you guys have always kind of been in the background of each other's lives, even if you've been dating other people in the past. All right. But I just feel like you pull on each other's energies. And it's kind of getting tiresome for both of you. And I feel like it's getting to the point where you might naturally start dating other people. Like naturally start gravitating towards other people. Or one of you will naturally start gravitating towards other people. Oh my God, you're so right. I just wonder, does he still love you? Here's the thing. Like, I don't think that for either of you, this is a relationship that's totally easy for you to let go of in your heart. All right? But I feel like for both of you, the love is waning a little bit. Like the love that you both had for one another, it's waning a bit. So it's almost like the energy of, you know, is it best to cut it off now when the love is still there? Or do we keep going and see how far we can go before the wheels fall off? You know? But I just feel like there's going to come a point where either one or both of you have an epiphany of what the best move is to make with this relationship to get what you want. All right? Because I feel like you're also both getting to the point where what you truly want for your lives is starting to form the idea of what you want. You know, I want a family. I want a marriage. And it's getting, that desire is getting stronger within both of you. And maybe he wants something totally different. And that desire is getting stronger within him. But I just feel like there's going to come a point where, you know, you're going to have to face the music, all right, with this relationship. So once again, it may be easier to face it now, all right, because it just feels like it's one of those things where it's familiar. And we like to hold on, especially Capricorns, we love to hold on to familiar energy. But sometimes familiar energy can be not good for us, all right? And that's just in general. That's not Capricorn, you know, just Capricorn. That's just dating in general, you know. Yes, Capricorns do. We hold on to familiar energy. And it's interesting because our polar opposite zodiac sign is Cancer, and they do the same thing. So, Cola, thank you so much. You're amazing. You're so welcome. Thank you. Who's next? Brittany is next. Okay. Brittany is next. And let's see what Brittany's question is. Let me just make sure no one sent PayPal notifications. Okay. So Brittany is a Taurus sun, Aquarius rising. Oh, wow. I've talked about this before. I kind of envy just a little bit. I'm not an envious person, but I don't know. I kind of wish I was an Aquarius rising. I don't know. There's something about it. But moving on. Okay, I'm wanting to know, am I on the right path? I want to be a nurse so bad, but I feel obstacles are constantly in my way. Okay. Is Brittany on the right path on being a nurse? Is Brittany on the right path to becoming a nurse? Does nursing run in your family, Brittany? Is Brittany here, by the way? Is Brittany on the right path to becoming a nurse? Is Brittany on the right path? Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay. Is Brittany on the right path to becoming a nurse? Maybe all teachers. That's interesting. I feel like you may have had an ancestor or there's someone around you in the spirit realm who used to be a nurse, who used to work in a hospital. Is Brittany on the right path to become a nurse? Is Brittany on the right path to become a nurse? Here we have the Judgment card in the past position. Interesting. So once again, remember I was saying spirit realm. This kind of can be a card of spirit. All right. Prayer, meditation, a lot of times, for me at least, the Judgment card. We have the Four of Pentacles. So are you in school? Schooling can be very, very expensive, and I feel like I don't know if this is an issue or a worry of yours. How am I going to pay for school? You know, something like that. But the sun is definitely, you know, your path being lit ahead, all right? So this is a good card to see with this question. I want to say automatically you are on the right path, but let's see the Justice card here, which is about balance. Not yet, but you are right on. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, the Justice card, which is about balance. I feel like there's definitely a spirit guide. Thank you. Good night, Lamarr. Good night, DD. Hey, Asia Brown. I feel like there's definitely a spirit guide or an ancestor around you who is guiding you with this situation, who's helping you try to believe in yourself, know that you got it. This person is also giving you like insight into certain things. Like, that deals with nursing or hospital, working in hospital, something like that. So I don't know if you get like insights or epiphanies or something like that, but that's that spirit guide around you. Here we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is about me maybe needing a more routine with your studying, more of a routine with your schooling, possibly, but needing more of a routine, like needing more focus. All right. And here we have the Three of Cups. Here, the Three of Cups. So I definitely feel like maybe are you with a group of other girls who want to be nurses? Or other people who want to be nurses, like maybe you and a group of friends or something like that with Three of Cups, or it can just be your peers. But it can also be celebration. But I definitely feel like you're on the right path, regardless. Like I do feel like you're on the right path. And it's interesting because I feel like you want to be a nurse now, but I feel like ultimately you could end up in another department when it comes to. I feel like you could end up in a higher department above what a nurse is. Ultimately, the Hierophant, especially with the Hierophant and the High Priestess both coming out at the same time, one after each other, although they are facing away from each other. I work at a nursing facility, and I do have a lot of friends that do. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's interesting. I don't know why I'm seeing a celebration with you and your friends. Yes, you can ask a second question for a second super chat. You are on the right path, though. Definitely. Yes, go ahead and send another super chat, and I'll answer a second question for sure. Because I don't think there's anyone after you. So I've been on here for almost 2 hours, y'all. Thank you guys who are still on here. I'm going to go ahead and put the link to the PayPal readings one more time. TownsendLT@vcu.edu. Yes, Asia, I'm doing readings. So you can send either a super chat or you can send $5 or $10 to my PayPal, whichever one you choose. I do tend to give a little bit more meat and potatoes to those who pay more, all right, when it comes to your reading. So keep that in mind too. Although it seems like I give a lot to pretty much anyone who buys a reading like on here. So I just like going in depth, you know. I like going in depth. I like to make sure you guys get your money's worth. So yes, Brittany, you're so welcome. What was the topic of this video? I forgot. It was about zodiac signs, life purpose, and career. And I think we're kind of still on topic because a lot of you are asking questions about career and your life purpose. So that makes a lot of sense. So does anyone else have any questions? Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Super Angry Koala God, ain't that the truth about caps? It is. It is. We hold on to things that, you know, that are comfortable for us. Me too. I do the same thing. Like even these lives, like I had to force myself to like, look, just do the live, fight past your fear, work past your fear, and look at me now. You know, I'm loving it. And it's interesting because whenever there's something I don't like, well, like whenever I have somewhere I need to go and I don't want to go, but I go anyways, I end up having so much fun. So, you know, that's kind of a lesson in fighting past your fear, fighting past your worries, and just, you know, believing in yourself and believing that you have the capability to work it all out, you know? So if no one has any more questions, I'm going to give one free question away. All right, let's do a number 1 through... Let's do a number from 50 to 80. 50 to 80. So anywhere numbers between 50 and 80. Ooh, y'all are close right off the bat. Ooh. Eric and Brittany were close. Ooh, Brittany's getting really close. Eric's getting really close. Ah, Brittany got it. Ah, no, Asia got it right after Brittany, though. It was 77. Brittany got it. So, girl, you got your second question. Look at you. So, Brittany, you can either ask a question or you can give it away if you so choose. It's really up to you. But Brittany got it first. And then Asia got it. So then I don't mind doing a reading for both of you, actually, since you both got it. So Brittany and Asia ask a question. Eric, you never got your reading. But I'm glad you joined the live. Didi, I thought you were going to bed. But I'm happy you're still here. Okay, Brittany. So Brittany ask your question and Asia ask yours. Girl, I'm broke, Eric. I feel you, girl. It's this Venus retrograde. It is messing with our money. I can't deal. Brittany, that's a reading in itself. Eric, you are too much. I can't. Brittany Watkins, I would like to know what the hell is going on with my love life. Is there love in my near future? Okay. Is there love in Brittany's future? What's going on with Brittany's love life? What part of the US do you live, if that's not too personal? I live in VA, but I'm ultimately going to end up moving. So, yeah. But what's going on with Brittany's love life? So, I know people think this is the South, but it's not really the South. It's the North or the East, depending on where you are. But what's going on with Brittany's love life? Is there love in Brittany's future? I don't know why I see a mending heart. So I feel like you're mending your heart, Brittany, in some way from the past, from a past disappointment, a past hurt. All right. Here we have the World card here in the past. Oh, where do you live, Millie? Millie, are you a man or a woman? Here we have the Knight of Wands here in the present position. Did you just recently move, Brittany? The Four of Cups. The Seven of Cups and the conclusion. Oh, yeah, Pennsylvania really is not that far from me at all. Here we have the Five of Swords and the Three of Wands. Is there love in your future? The Devil. Oh, it may take a while to get there. I would say not right now. I feel like there's just other things for you to focus on. I feel like there's other things for you to focus on at this time. But it's interesting because the Knight of Wands can mean a lover. And it is facing the World card. Okay, we're getting somewhere with the King of Cups. I feel like love is in your future. I would say by the end of the year, Brittany. I feel like there's better energy for you around the end of the year. Around I would say late November, moving into December, there's better energy. Who's okay? So next is Asia. Eric, what zodiac sign are you, by the way? Didi, hey Lamarr, what did you say the life purpose of a Libra sun? Do you feel good about that, Brittany? What did you say the life purpose of a Libra sun? The life purpose of a Libra sun is to bring balance and peace and harmony into their life and the lives of others through art, entertainment, beauty, decoration. Because remember, Venus is all about, creativity and our passion and those types of things. Now, I will say Libras are also powerful manifestors as well. Libra and Taurus being ruled by Venus. And the day for Libra and Taurus is Friday, which is today, actually, where I'm at. All right. So, yes, my Libra moon. Hopefully, my Libra moon has some type of fun today. I don't know. All right. So, next, Asia, Capricorn, her career. Loaded with caps tonight. Are we all insomniacs? We must be. I'm telling you, it's 3 o'clock, and child, I have this coffee next to me, and I could just keep going and going and going. I mean, okay, but we will do Asia's question next. So what's going on with Asia and her career? What insight, clarity? Tama, what insight and clarity can Asia's spirit guides, angels, and ancestors provide? You were right. I did somewhat manifest for this Libra male closeness. Yes. Exactly. Libras are interesting. Libras have a way about them where they pull you in, but when they realize they pulled you in too close, they like shut you out sometimes. When they reveal too much of themselves. What's going on with Asia and her career? Capricorn. Asia and her career, Capricorn. What's going on with Asia and her career? What insight, clarity, and guidance can Asia's spirit guides provide Asia about her career? What insight, clarity, and guidance can Asia's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors provide Asia about her career? The sun here in the past. That's interesting. The 6 of Swords here in the future. Did you just move recently, Asia? Did you just move for a job recently? The Emperor here. Do you have a boss who is needy or is picky? Like kind of like the boss who stands over your shoulder, like that energy. The High Priestess. I feel like there could be a lot of pressure at your current job with your current career, like where you're at right now. Is this resonating? The Lovers. That's interesting. Following your heart, trusting your intuition. The Chariot, movement. I don't know why I see movement for you, moving. Have you been thinking of transferring for your job? Like moving to the same company, but to like a new state? Yeah. Okay. Here we have the 5 of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Also, did you make like a career change recently? Because I feel like maybe you were on a certain path in the past. Yes, I really don't like your current job. Yeah. I feel like you made like some type of swift, like you were on a certain path in the past, and then you made some type of change, maybe last minute, like a last minute decision. Three of Swords. I feel like you definitely need to change from your current job. And I feel like whatever you moved from the past was working for you, but it's like maybe there's something about the past, a past job or a past career that you were pursuing. Maybe the position that you were gunning for wasn't the right position for you, but it was like the right field for you to be in. It's like that energy. Something like that, where it's like something about the past, a past path that you were on that was right, but then it's like you made a quick, swift decision to move to a new path. Tax business. Oh, okay. Interesting. I would say, if anything, because if money's what you're following, you're always going to kind of run into these types of people, these types of bosses who are always over your shoulder, you know, always, you know, making sure you're doing the right thing. And you show up as the high priestess. So you're intuitive. You are someone who senses energy really easily. Like you can probably walk into a place and feel the energy. So I also feel like you need to protect yourself and your energy. But if anything for you, Asia, I would say follow your heart. Like follow your true heart's desires, your true heart's calling. Whatever your heart speaks to you, or, you know, your gut. Trust your gut. All right. I almost want to say go back to a past path, but I don't always feel comfortable about going back to the past. Anything. All right. But I would just say be careful of making hasty decisions moving forward and really, really, really feel this out. Like if you're not feeling right where you're at right now, then you need to find a place where you do feel right, even if it means moving. Once again, moving, transferring to a new spot, a new place, something like that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, Asia? Super Angry Koala sent $10 for a third question or a second question. Okay, thank you so much, Angry Koala. Go ahead and ask your next question. Does that make sense, though, Asia? I feel like there's a delay with you, like a delay with your chat, because you're taking a while to answer. Oh, you really want to work for yourself. See, I knew it. Okay, I get that energy. Millie Rock, Lamarr getting that bread tonight. Yes, you feel energy. Okay, yes, protect your energy. But I would say if the tax business is what you want, then I would start making moves to make that happen. I feel like if you start making moves to make that happen now, you could have something really good up and running by the end of the year that you can work off of. That could become side income, and it could ultimately become your main source of income if you really work at it and keep working at it. Asia. All right? Because I have to specify who I'm talking to sometimes. All right, Super Angry Koala, ask your question. I have to keep making sure no one sent me a snap. Why do I keep saying Snapchat? Super chat. Super chat. All right, career. Since love ain't happening, lol, I'm currently a nurse. I'm very undecided if I should continue on and further my education in nursing or just change fields altogether. Okay. Continue on, further your education in nursing or change fields altogether. Okay. Okay, Asia, yes, it makes a lot of sense. Good. Okay. Thank you. You're so welcome. Okay, so let's answer Super Angry Koala's next question. So should Super Angry Koala continue on furthering her education in nursing, or should she just change fields altogether? Should Super Angry Koala, because that's a little bit of a tongue twister, should Super Angry Koala continue on furthering her education in nursing, or should she just change fields altogether? Yeah, it's interesting because I do see you in class, like being a little bit bored. Like a little bit bored by the lectures, by the same thing over and over, learning, about what you're learning. There, I just see you being a little bit bored. Should Super Angry Koala continue furthering her education in nursing, or should she change fields altogether? Here we have the 5 of Cups in the past. So I don't know if you have a family that works in nursing, comes from like a doctorates or something like that, or just very intellectual. But you know what? This also feels like the family that how do I say this? A lot of times, for example, nope, you're the only one. Okay, so a lot of times they'll foreign families, for example, will come from, or foreign children will come from families, I'll say, where it's like the mother and the father are very hard and strict, and they want them to make something of themselves. You got to be a doctor, you got to be a lawyer, you can't don't choose of the arts. It's like that kind of energy. Did you have parents who were very strict, or who like kind of guided you towards what they wanted you to be or something like that? Because this is like this kind of energy with the 5 of Cups. The Sun, interesting. Strict, yes, but not with jobs at all. Oh, okay. Were they the type of parents that like were like, you kind of have to fend on your own? Like once you turn 18, it's up to you to figure it out. Were they those types of people? Here we have the 8 of Wands. The issue I feel with you, so they were the types of people where it's like you kind of have to fend for yourself. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like when it comes to changing the field, it's almost like there's something about feeling like it's too late, or feeling like you would have to start over all over again, something like that. But I feel like some classes could transfer, some credits could transfer to the new field that you would choose. Mom passed at a young age, don't know how she feels. Dad let me just do my own thing. Hey, this makes sense because this is like the father, the mother. All right, this is the King of Wands, so this can definitely be father energy, but this is relating to your career, so let's stay focused on that. King of Wands, the 4 of Cups. I just feel like you want to make a change, but the issue is I would have to start all over again. Maybe it's like the energy of you'd have to be in school for, another 3 years, something like that. But it's almost like weighing the pros and cons. Is it worth it to graduate with a degree that you feel lukewarm about, or is it worth it to maybe start all over again and end up with a degree that you are passionate about, that you will actually go out into the world and try to do something with? Not to say you wouldn't do that with a nursing degree, but maybe you wouldn't be as motivated, That's the energy I get. The King of Pentacles here. Very true. The Emperor. Now, when it comes to changing to a new field, Knight of Swords, do you know exactly what field you would want to go into? Because I don't know why you haven't been motivated with nursing for years. I don't know why I see you working in finance or like PR, marketing, something that requires you to use your intellect, but also your creativity as well. You haven't been motivated with nursing for years. Yeah, I feel like that's a sign if you're not motivated. I would say it might be worth it to... I thought baking or interior design, but never really strong on either. Okay. Just don't know what to do. I feel like you need to find... Is it possible for you to speak to a counselor? I feel like that could help. Like a counselor who could get things out of you, who could ask the right questions to figure out exactly where your head is at and where exactly you want to be. Kind of feeling like a quarter life crisis energy. So I feel like ultimately, to be honest, I just feel like you really want to make the change. Like you really want to move to a new field, but you're just afraid. Like I feel like the fear is preventing you from making that leap. You know? And like I've said throughout this video so many times, I would fight past the fear. I would fight past the fear. I just see it being frustrating a little bit because it's like you have to take new classes, you know, and it's like you could be in classes with people younger than you. It's like, but you'll get used to it. You'll get used to the new path. You'll get used to the new field that you end up taking on. But I just feel like, do you know what your midheaven is in, or your Saturn? Because I don't know why I just feel like you would be a good communicator, or like you're good at communicating. I feel like you're very expressive. You're very creative with communication. So maybe mass communication, but there are different majors that you can major in when it comes to mass communication. A midheaven is in Libra, communication, see, and creativity, midheaven in Libra. Or Scorpio, depending on house system. Okay, Scorpio, I can see that too. Scorpio is about transformation. So if that's the case, if your midheaven is in Scorpio, if your midheaven is in Scorpio, then that means that your career could always be going through transformations. That makes sense right off the bat, you know. You're going through a transformation right now. Little Miss. Oh, hey, Lisa. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Live. Love you, Lamarr. To the moon and back and some. Oh, I love you, too. I'm so glad you made it. Child, I've been on here for 2 hours. Can you believe it? Asia. Okay. I'm coming to you Tuesday, Lamarr, for a private reading. We have more to discuss. Thank you, my beautiful new friend. You're so welcome. And I look forward to doing your reading, Asia. All right. Yes. My Capricorn sister. Super Angry Koala. Whoa. Thank you so much. You're my new favorite. You're so welcome. Didi. Hey, Lamarr. In my reading, you pull a 4 of Cups and ask what Venus sign I have. You are a hopeless dominator. I have Venus in Scorpio. Oh. So you value a deep connection. You value a deep partnership and a deep relationship. But at the same time, that can scare you and or the people you deal with. Like that intensity that you crave. But I also feel like you may have Venus in Scorpio, but it's like your sun, moon, or rising could be like earth or fire. Something like that. Or air. Where it's like not much water, I feel. Is that accurate? Bless you too, Lisa. What time is it where you are? Because it is 3:05 where I'm at. And I have not posted on Instagram yet. I try to post every day. Thank you, Lamarr. Stacy, thank you, Lamarr, for the reading today. You are so welcome. And I will be back on for more readings in the future with these lives. 3:05 here too, late AF. I know, right? Oh, it's 8 o'clock in the morning in the UK. Okay. So y'all are just waking up. Super Angry Koala. Thank you so very much. So insightful. You're welcome, Super Angry Koala. You are so welcome. Someone asked, did I read for myself? And I do, but it's not always accurate. I don't understand it. But I think it's just the way I read the cards. I don't think the cards themselves are not accurate. So But I think reading for yourself is a really good way to actually get better at reading, to be honest. For those of you that read cards. Super angry koala, I'm trying to learn cards. Yeah, I would read for yourself. Like, one of my favorite things to do if I care or if I just feel good, like one of the first things I'll do when I wake up, of course, is brush my teeth. But I'll pull cards for myself and I'll just see, what's in store for me today. And I'll see if it, anything comes true or what I see comes true. And it's a really, really good way to build up your intuition and your psychic capabilities. Because I believe we're all psychic. I just believe some of us are more strongly in tune with our psychic capabilities than others. So that's my thoughts on that. Super angry koala. I pull oracle cards in the morning, but the cards can be so overwhelming sometimes. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I don't want to know how my day's going to go. I just want to feel it out. I just want it to happen. But thank you. I need to start diving into it more. Yes, yes. Didi, Venus rising, Libra, okay. Sun, Cappy, Moon, Scorpio, Venus, Pluto, Saturn. Ooh. Wow. Oh, you're Libra Sun, though, so that makes a lot of sense. Oh, wait, are you Sun and Cappy? Moon and Scorpio. Oh, so you actually do have a lot of water. Hey, Q. Yes, I'm still on. So, Didi, you do have a lot of water. Didi, okay, so you were the one dealing with a Libra man, right? Little Miss Hutch, you're glowing, looking radiant, angel eyes, Lamarr. Oh, thank you so much. It's very nice because I just got back from the gym a couple hours ago. I have not showered or anything like that, but I still look like an angel. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Sorry with all those typos. Yes, Lieberman who ghosted you. I think it's the intensity. I think the intensity caused him to ghost you. Like, I think sometimes maybe you can just come off as too intense. And I think it's because of that Pluto energy. Could be because of all the Pluto energy going on in the sky, but I also feel like it's like sometimes with Pluto energy, or Scorpio energy to be exact, it's almost like a pot of water bubbling and you're trying to keep the pot closed. All right. But when you constantly have to keep the pot closed to appease other people, that can be difficult. So when you kind of meet someone who ignites the desire in you to open the pot and they don't immediately run away, like, that can keep you invested in them. And the pot doesn't necessarily have to mean like chaotic feelings. It can just mean the pot means like feelings you don't want to expose, right? But when you expose them, they can be very intense as someone who is dealing with Scorpio energy. Little Miss Hutch, love you. Thank you for all your help. You're so welcome. Lisa, I feel like I haven't heard from you in a while. Maybe it's just because I haven't been posting on Facebook or anything like that. Or Instagram, for that matter. I need to get better. Because I've been pretty like consistent for a while. But lately, I think it's just Venus, this Scorpio energy in the sky is just, oh. All right. Q Amir, Lamarr, is Lilith really significant in a natal chart? Yes. Lilith is very significant. Lilith is the dark side of our personality. We all have it. Lilith often will rear her not so nice, all right, head when we don't get what we want, when we're angry, when we don't have control of our emotions. That's when our Lilith will really, come through. But Lilith is also deals with seductiveness and sensuality. So Lilith is also a kind of energy that we use to, sometimes show a little leg, use our sex appeal to get what we want. Lilith is about getting what we want. All right. But I also say Lilith is like the bag of tricks as well. like the bag of tricks that we pull out to get what we want. So, for example, if you have Lilith in Scorpio, now is not the time to pull out the bag of tricks. All right. Q, what is your Lilith in? And I can give you more clarity and insight. Oh, you have it in Scorpio? Ooh. Ooh. All right. Well, Lilith in Scorpio can be a bit vindictive, to be honest, and vengeful. But you're definitely someone who uses your sex appeal to your advantage when you have the opportunity to do so. And you just need the scale to tip a little bit more in your favor. Like, you definitely have that on your side as a Lilith in Scorpio. But when you're angry, I feel like you can definitely be vindictive and vengeful. But remember, Lilith is like the anger that we can't control. It's like the anger. Remember the pot, like, you know, the pot boiling and you're trying to keep the lid on, you know. She is naughty, Lilith. Lisa, a little Miss Hutch, she sounds naughty, Lilith. She is very naughty. Super angry koala. My Lilith is in Taurus. Oh, so you can be very controlling and possessive. Very possessive. Especially with love, because remember, Taurus is ruled by Venus. Yes, Q. Ooh, bloop. Lilith in Taurus. So Taurus is ruled by Venus. So you can be very possessive, a little bit jealous, all right? Or a lot bit. And you may have a tendency to, when you don't get what you want, throw things in people's faces. Well, I got you this. Why can't you do this for me? Like that kind of energy, you know? Well, I did this for you when you didn't have any money or you were out and about, you know, out on your booty, you had nowhere to go. Like you owe me this. That's like Lilith and Taurus. But Lilith and Taurus, to win you over, will do things for you, you know, will, you know, buy you things as a way to win over your trust, you know? That's the way Lilith and Taurus will, you know, that's their bag of tricks. But of course they have more bags of tricks too. Also, Lilith and Tauruses know how to utilize visual imagery to get what they want to. So you guys can be really good at, you know, making yourselves up, dolling yourselves up, creating ambiance, you know, to set the mood and the tone. How about Lilith and Leo? Where's your Lilith? My Lilith is in Capricorn. So I can be very pompous and very judgmental, because Capricorns can be very judgmental. All right. Stacey, Lee is also a Lilith in Capricorn. Okay. Yeah. We can also be the types of people who, when we're angry, like we go after your status. Like Lilith and Capricorn people can be very sneaky and underhanded when they're angry. Like you don't want to piss off a Lilith and Capricorn, because they will expose all your secrets. Lilith and Leo. Lilith and Leo has a tendency to be a bit jealous when they feel like someone else is getting the shine that they deserve. So you can have a tendency to go after people who have like that energy of getting shine that you feel like you deserve, or, you know, being jealous towards them. And that's a bad thing. But Lilith and Leos also have a way about them where they, you know, when they're angry or when they feel like they have to, you know, dig in that bag of Lilith tricks, right? They can put their supposed competition down to make themselves feel better, or to make themselves look better in another person's eyes. So, for example, the boy is mine. Let's create the boy is mine scenario. Brandy and Monica. Say Brandy and Monica are still fighting over the boy, and Brandy has Lilith and Leo, which could possibly actually be true. Brandy, I don't know if this is actually the best. I don't know if this is the best scenario to use, because I actually know people that are close with Brandy that watch my videos. But it's no shade. Y'all know I love her. But say Brandy has Lilith and Leo, and, you know, she may be, well, you know, Monica's hair ain't even real. My hair is real. That's Lilith and Leo. Like, they'll put you down to make, you know, them look better in the person, in another person's eyes, you know. No shade to Monica and Brandy. I love both of you. All right. But it's just an example. Yes, spot on. Exactly. DD, Lilith and Aries. Lilith and Aries is all about power. So when Lilith and Aries is angry, you can be violent, all right, sometimes. Because it's power, like raw power, you know. So, you know, Lilith and Aries, I wouldn't mess with a Lilith and Aries either, to be honest. Like, I would not piss that person off. I wouldn't. Because you guys have a way about you where you're not sneaky, you're very straightforward. Like, I'm coming for you, and I want you to know that I'm coming for you. All right. So expect it. Like, that's Lilith and Aries. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but on site, I'm coming for you. You know, like, that's a Lilith and Aries. You, like, with Lilith and Aries, it can be the energy of, like, you guys had a horrible fight, an argument a year ago, and you guys don't see each other for a year, and then, you know, the moment you see each other a year after, Lilith and Aries is on your ass. Like, I don't think I forgot what happened last time. Let me, you know, finish what I had to say last time. Like, that's Lilith and Aries. You know, you can't be sneaky. Exactly. It's not in a Lilith and Aries' nature to be sneaky. You know, you're just very straightforward. You know, and it's like on site, you know, you guys can sometimes still hold on to things, you know, like, because you don't like feeling powerless. Lilith and Aries. Aries doesn't like feeling powerless. So whenever they're in a situation where they feel powerless, Lilith and Aries, that will come out, you know, because they don't like feeling powerless. Lilith and Aquarius, Jeremy. Okay, so Lilith and Aquarius. So Aquarius is ruled by Uranus and Saturn. So Lilith and Aquarius can be a person who isolates themselves, who who can play mind games. All right, like you can play mind games when you feel like you're not getting your way. But you have to remember Aquarius is like high level intellect. So it's a type of mind games where it's like the type of mind games where it's like the person may not know that that they're being played with when they're dealing with a Lilith and Aquarius, because Lilith and Aquarius has a way where they can do things and be very detached, you know. So Lilith and Aquarius can be very cold, like very, very ice cold, no emotions at all, you know. Like, they will, you know, go for your Achilles heel and show no remorse, you know. And that's the thing with them, Lilith and Aquarius. The air signs, their intellect, their communication. So the air signs, Lilith and air signs, are more so the types of people who their weapon is their mouth, all right, their words. So Lisa, Little Miss Hutch, I can remember one of your readings, and you definitely said towards the end of 2018 Cappy would have it a lot better. Amen. I did say that. I remember that reading too. I need to do the December readings soon, but I'm going to do them when I move into my apartment. Hopefully this weekend. Please pray that I get to move all my stuff into my apartment this weekend. I'm not going to cross my fingers when I say pray. Please pray that I get to move in all my stuff this weekend. Seriously, because I'm ready to move bad. I love living in my aunt's house. I love my aunt and my family, but I have my apartment. Like, I want to be in my own space, you know? So, so true. Exactly, Millie. William Howell, I have Lilith in first house. So the first house is Mars, right? And Pluto. Okay, so Scorpio. Every day is a challenge to temper my dark side. Exactly. And the first house is your rising sign. So this is how people see you. So it's interesting because that dark side may kind of draw out the darkness in other people. So sometimes people may have like these adverse reactions to you that draw out your dark side at the same time. So it's like it literally is a challenge as a rising sign in Virgo. Yes, William, exactly. Like, exactly. It literally is a challenge because people just draw that side out of you and you draw that side out of them without them knowing, though. And maybe without you knowing too, but now you know. All right. Super angry koala, nothing like your own space. Exactly. Thank you, Didi. Thank you. Exactly. Nothing like your own space. I'm telling you. And like I'm ready to move in. You know, like I have my place. You know, it's paid for, you know, and I just want to move in. I just want to move my stuff in. So by the way, I paid for it all myself. So good luck. I will send you love and blessings. Thank you so much, little Miss Lisa. I'm just gonna call you Lisa because I know it's you, but I don't want to put your business out there at the same time, right? All right, William Howell. It does. Super angry koala, excited for you. Thank you so much, little Miss Hutch. Go Lamarr. So happy for you. Thank you so much, Millie Rock. Congrats. Thank you. You like Lisa? Okay. I'll call you Lisa. Yeah. By the way, 7-7. That's a good number. 7-7. That's 7-7-7-7. Like that's. You have great energy about you. Thank you, super angry koala. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Yes, number 7. I don't know what exactly it's about. I think it's definitely an angel number. Like I think it's a number meaning your angels are about to communicate something to you. So I think whenever you see 7-7-7 or 7-7-7-7, it means I think your angels are about to communicate with you. So something's about to happen. Usually it's a good thing. It's a good thing though. This is the longest live I've ever done so far. And it's on this is my like 3rd one, I think. Can I get a reading about visions I saw? Tama, do you take some type of medicine that could create visions for you? You've seen pyramids through a door. Or do you smoke weed? Because I don't know why I sense like oh, you smoke weed or do you take medicine? I don't know why I just feel like there's like an alternate reality or like there's a catalyst for you being in this reality, whether it's weed, medicine. Okay, it's weed. Okay. I mean, I feel like you might just be tapping into the spirit realm, to be honest. That's probably what you're seeing. Am I a medium as well? Super angry koala. I do have mediumship capabilities. It's not something mediumship keeps popping up. It's not something I usually do, but it's something I can do, yes. Yeah, Tim, I feel like you just kind of I feel like you are becoming more familiar with the spirit realm and they're starting to show you more things. Like I feel like your relationship with the spirit realm is just starting and they're just starting to show you more things. At some point I feel like you're going to start to hear stuff or maybe you are already hearing stuff. I also see something with your hands. Like your hands are going to start, your hand chakras are going to start to open too maybe. Super angry koala. I feel my mom around me all the time. I'd like to speak with someone in depth about messages she's probably trying to send me, but I'm too dense to get. You know what? If you purchase a psychic tarot reading from me and you ask me to see if there's a message from an ancestor on the other realm, I will answer that for you. So I you can get a reading and I will answer that for you. Yeah, thanks. I heard I had a crystal palace before. I can see that. But I feel like it was in another realm. It wasn't in this realm. It wasn't in like the human earth realm. I feel like it was in another realm. Tama. Millie Rock. Kind of off topic, but how would you know if there are evil spirits around you? Just a few indications. A few indications are your thoughts. You maybe get anxious or worried a lot. You may just feel off, kind of. And it doesn't necessarily have to be evil spirits. It can be, but it can sometimes just be the people around you. Like literally, sometimes people just have evil spirits, you know, or just negative spirits, you know. Yeah, you reckon afterlife, something like that. I mean, I believe that there are different realms or different realities. All right, like I don't think this is the only realm or reality out there. I think this is one realm, one reality that we're in right now. And I also think we can have past lives in different realms and realities too. So I think that's kind of what I'm getting, Tama, more than anything. Yes, yes, Lisa, me too. Didi, you were right about this Libra male in my reading. As I begin to ignore him, he tries to pull me back. I play it. See? They always do that. They always do that. Whenever you don't want them, they come right back. So you gotta, I hate saying this, but you kind of have to play the game so you don't get played. You know? Like you don't have to be a player, but you just have to know how a player operates. All right? So you don't get played. Right? Super Angry Koala, I'm so bad. I'm still thinking about, ooh, the younger Scorpio likes me. It's all about the game. It's all about the game. Exactly. Exactly. But I'm telling you, I don't have time for the game anymore. Once I get my man, you know, that has big muscles, that's maybe tatted up, you know, and you know, can just protect me and take care of me, I'm out of the game. All right? Like I'm just out. Didi, play like a shiny mirror. What does that mean? Play like a shiny mirror. A shiny mirror. What does that mean? Super angry koala. Yeah, I'm so sick of the game. I feel you. Yes. Yeah. Like I just don't entertain guys or men anymore who play games. I just don't. You know, like a relationship should be mutually beneficial, you know, for both parties. And if one person's getting more than the other, then it's just, you know, it's not equal. I don't have time for that. I'm getting too old. Even though I'm only in my mid, almost late 20s. I'm about to be 27 in 2 months. So, Super Angry Koala, I feel like the girl in Sex in the City. Can I tell you how much I love that show? That was one of my favorite shows in college, by the way. It was Sex in the City and Fashion Police. The original Fashion Police with Joan Rivers was like my Friday night savior. Mirror his every move. Oh, play like a shiny mirror, mirroring his every move. Oh, that makes sense. Exactly, mirror his every move. Exactly, that's how you play the game. You mirror his moves, right? What day is my B-day? My birthday is December 27th. So I'm almost a Christmas baby. Oh, I didn't even finish the comment. Okay, I feel like the girl in Sex in the City where she's like, but where is he? Talking about her future husband. Yeah. I feel you. But you'll find him. Can I get a reading about seeing it like a ghost / smoke leave my forehead like a spirit? Tam, I feel like you need a spiritual bath. Stop, Tam. You were born in 2001? Oh my gosh. That is so crazy. I don't know why I always get shook whenever I see someone who's born in like 2000. I literally remember 2001. Like I can tell you everything. The Britney album just came out that year. Like, so many things happened in 2001. I distinctly remember them all. That's crazy. But Tam, I feel like you need a spiritual bath. You need like sea salt and lemon bath to clear your energy. I don't know. I just get the sense that you hang out around certain people who can be energy vampires. I feel like maybe that's what the smoke leaving your forehead meant. Also, you need to be more, as you move into this realm, you need to be more conscious of putting up boundaries with spirits. If that makes sense. All right? Like, protect your energy. Not all spirits are good. All right? Sex and the City. Woot woot. I love that show. Didn't watch the movies, but I love the show a lot. Little Miss Hutch, Lisa, I've saved the best till last. I tell myself, best years still to come. Exactly. I do not miss being younger. I just don't. I wish I were how I am now when I was younger. Like, I feel like my life would have been a lot better then. 31, yours. December 31st? Oh, Stacey Lee, January 13th, 1992. So you're a Capricorn. Lucy Liu, what's your favorite book? What's your favorite book? What is my favorite book? I have a lot, actually. I have a lot of favorite books. I'm trying to think of one that really sticks out. One of my favorite ones is the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying, which I actually have not totally finished, but I kind of read it like a Bible, actually. Like, there's a lot of wisdom in that book. The Tibetan Book of Living and Dying. I don't know if you've ever read that book before, but it's a really good one. What other ones do I like? There's this one, but it was made by a gay man for gay men. I don't know what it was called. It's a really, really good book. Like, it really, really healed me of my issues of coming out. But I don't know what it's called because I don't have it with me. It's at my mom's house. Crystal, I took a spiritual bath yesterday with Florida water and pink salt. Yes, that's good too. Florida water and pink salt. I forgot about the sea salt. Yeah. It's okay. Maybe, take another one and put sea salt in it. It's really good to put herbs in it too, actually. What are some cleansing or protection herbs? You guys might think I'm crazy, but I will actually put red chili flakes in my spiritual baths. I don't care. I just get out when it gets too hot. Like, when it burns a little bit too much, I'm like, okay. But to me, that means something's being burned off of me. I'm a very much a fiery wall of protection guy. And I just learned that there's a watery wall of protection. Doesn't chili burn? It does burn. So I wouldn't do it, but when it's all you have sometimes, and you need a cleansing, but I wouldn't do it. Don't bathe in chili flakes. Don't. Just because I do it. I'm a little cuckoo. All right, just a little. But we're all a little cuckoo. You don't have a bathtub, just a shower. Oh. But you can go to like a natural body of water, because that's natural sea salt, right? So if you can go to a natural body of water, or something else I like to do when I'm in the shower and I don't feel like taking a bath is I'll literally, oh, you're in NYC. One thing I like to do is I'll get a bucket of water, or I'll get like a bowl, and I'll put sea salt and hot water or lukewarm water, because you don't want to pour hot water on your head. And I'll just pour it over my head in the shower, because if anything, probably your head is the most important part that you really want to get that cleansing sea salt with, right? Lisa says, please stay cuckoo, Lamarr. Who wants to blend in? Exactly. I definitely don't. I don't want to blend in at all. Crystal. So is Florida water a good thing to use? I'm new to using it in my ancestor altar. It is good. It is very, very good. It does cleanse energies. You can actually make your own. I don't know exactly what's in Florida water again, but I do know that alcohol is in it. So it's also a really good thing to cleanse your home with or your floors, too. Yeah, super angry koala. Millie Rock, I'm happy you went live tonight. Oh, thank you. I'm happy I went live tonight too, because I just could not sleep. And at this point, I don't think I'm going to sleep. And that's fine. So, but it is so late. I'm surprised there are so many people still here. Thank you guys for joining me still. But I think I'm going to go soon because I'm getting tired and I have to shower and all that jazz. So I thank you guys so much for joining me. And I will catch you guys in the next live, probably tomorrow. If you want your own personal psychic tarot reading or your astrology natal chart, birth chart read, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I would love to read for you. Of course, you guys know whenever I'm on live, you can always PayPal me or send super chats. And I will read you on here too. Yeah, thank you tonight. I'm glad I saw the notification. Yes, Super Angry Koala. DD, do you believe in twin flames? I do. I don't know much about them, but I do. Good night, everyone. Good night, DD. Good night, Super Angry Koala. Good night, Stacy Lee. Good night, Lisa. Good night, everybody. I'll catch you guys in the next live, okay? You guys have a great day. Have a good weekend, and we will talk, okay? For sure. All right. See ya. Good night, Crystal. Good night, Millie. Bye, guys.